Hey everyone, welcome back to Walt and Sarah's channel. Today we will be sublimating on a pre-glittered sublimation tumbler. I received an email that these were on sale. They come in blue, silver, gold, or pink, to my understanding. Again, I didn't do much research on these, but when I saw them, I was very curious. I do glitter tumblers when I'm using like epoxy. So for this to come already glittered and for it to be able to be sublimated on was like, whew, threw me for a whammy here. So I absolutely I actually grabbed two, but this is the first one I'm doing. I figured let's give it a try on camera. Then I have another one I'm going to be making for my daughter, off camera of course, but I'll probably just follow the same method here. You'll see the results at the end. I don't know how colors would show up on these tumblers. I'm not really ready to waste the money. Even though they were on sale, I think I paid just under $5 for it, which is an amazing price for a sublimation tumbler, by the way. But I don't really want to waste it, especially being the first tumbler. I figured like black ink would look really good on the pink. I'm giving this out as a birthday gift if it does turn out nice. So I really didn't want to try too many experiments with it. I will say I do find it frustrating when you buy cups from a company and they don't give you any type of like heat guide. That was kind of confusing. You know, I went on their website. I didn't really find anything, any recommendations. So I am just following what I normally do. I will say the one exception that I have is I did not tape this down as I normally do. When I'm doing like a full print or full color sublimation tumbler, usually I tape it down, make sure it's super tight, and tape down all the edges to make sure that that image is really going to attach to the cup. This one I didn't really worry about because you'll see, you saw the butterflies and the name are just down there in the center. So I'm not really worried about the edges because I don't have anything pressing or transferring on the edges as well as the seam. So I didn't really stress about taping those parts down. I just wanted to make sure like the name part and the butterfly parts were attached to the cup. And that's why I'm using the shrink wrap to make sure that they are pressed hard onto the cup itself. Again, not really worried about the ends of it or the seam, but just making sure that the parts that I do want to show up actually do show up. If you watched my video about making tumblers in an air fryer, you'll see that we're pretty much following the same steps here. Sometimes I go down, 10 degrees or so with the temperature. Sometimes I leave it. I kind of just been leaving it at 370. I've noticed that it's been pretty good to me, so I didn't want to go too hot and burn it. Wasn't sure how the glitter would react with high heat, so I just did 370. 7 minutes, and you'll see right here 3 minutes. I did flip it around. So this is after it cooled. It didn't take too long to cool, so that was good. But just remember, as always, it's going to be hot when it does stop, so give it a chance to cool down, and then you can start revealing. It's best to start at the seam. It's a little bit easier to get that plastic wrap off, especially after it hardens and it's stuck to your cup. You can kind of see a little peek into it now. It looks pretty awesome. To be completely honest, it turned out better than I expected. I really wasn't sure what I was expecting. Maybe a blob mess, I don't know. But I think it turned out awesome. The way that the name shows up on here, just the glitter on it. I think, if somebody is comfortable with doing the epoxy, maybe putting one thin layer on there really would have just set it off to the next level. Me being pregnant, I am not doing that right now. But maybe in the future, that's something that we could try. I don't know, guys. What do you think about this? I'm like really impressed with the results. I was thinking another design with like roses and maybe skulls or something would be super awesome. I don't know. Let me know what you think.